This holiday season is the blood supermoon of holiday seasons for gamers, specifically FPS enthusiasts. Not only are we getting a Call of Duty, which happens every year to its detriment and the burnout of its fanbase as the game changes very little from iteration to iteration, but we are also getting a Battlefield and a Halo game, fulfilling the three corners of the mainstream shooter trilogy. The last time a Halo, Call of Duty, and Battlefield game released within the same 12-month period was in 2015, which 6 years ago numerically feels like at least 69 years ago because of the black hole of 2020, but needless to say, each of these franchises have had their highs and their lows over the past 6 years, but I'm more curious of who's gonna come on top this year. What's up guys, Cord Gamer here, and today I want to talk about and compare my final thoughts of the past 3 shooter betas of Vanguard, Infinite, and 2042 and predict how each of them are going to come out. I'm going to talk about each game individually, then at the end of the video rank them, so yeah. If you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed, please consider doing so as I come out with videos every Monday covering a variety of first-person shooter content. We're trying to hit 100 subs on the channel before the end of the year, and also stay tuned till after the video because I have a few channel announcements after. Nevertheless, let's get right into it. First up in chronological order is Call of Duty Modern World War II Vanguard. At least for me and what I personally saw online, the beta ran pretty well, so not so scared of the performance issues per se. Also, it is interesting to note that out of the 3 upcoming shooters, Vanguard is the only one that'll be releasing in its full form, and not missing like, I don't know, a campaign in 2042's case, or co-op capabilities with no Forge and Infinites. However, in terms of Vanguard's gameplay, I really don't have much to say about this game. While its aesthetic is very unique, which is a huge step up from Black Ops Cold War, and the map design was pretty alright with their style and look just breathtaking, in terms of gameplay, it feels practically the same as Modern Warfare 2019 with just some different guns, perks, and a World War II setting. I am betting on that it will have an multiplayer at best, with a really cool campaign and probably some mediocre zombies again. Honestly, unless you're a COD fanatic and you spend every night grinding any shitty COD with the boys, or you're a campaign and zombies junkie, or a content creator like me for some reason, I would probably at least wait a week or two before deciding to just not buy it. For me personally, if I didn't have this YouTube channel, I would be very hesitant to purchase Call of Duty 69 this year, especially with some of the other shooter options available that are coming out this year. Second off, we have Halo Infinite. Now, personally, gotta say my bias, I was the most hyped and scared for this beta. I love everything about the original Halo trilogy, from their maps, their stories, art style, to each of the unique gameplay loops in campaign and multiplayer. 343 Industries has had a very hard time catching the soul of what Halo really is, and as Infinite is supposed to be a spiritual reimagining of the older Halos, for the sake of my enjoyment and the success of the Halo franchise, I really wanted Infinite to be good, and by golly they hit the nail right on the head. At least for me, I enjoyed every minute of this beta, and this is the beta that I definitely enjoyed the most. Its performance overall was a-okay. Most problems were like hit registration and netcode, which hopefully will be fixed before December, but in terms of its gameplay being a modern take on the original Halo, this game perfectly captures that essence. The return to a focus on the sandbox does wonders on making it feel like an actual Halo game and not a ripoff and a reskinning of Call of Duty or movement shooters. The assault rifle, while probably a little OP, was very usable for once, and the pistol actually felt like a sidekick and not worthless like in 2 and 3 or OP in 5 and CE. It probably needs a little bit of a buff, but regardless, it's probably one of the most balanced iterations. From the main menu music to the diverse weapons sandbox to the map design, this seems to be the true return to Halo form that we've all wanted and needed, and I will most definitely be purchasing the campaign when it drops, though I would understand waiting until co-op gets released. Finally, Battlefield 2042. I'm split right down the middle on this game. With EA pushing not only the beta, but its release date back a whole month in September, something told me everything's not all hunky-dory down at DICE Studios. The Battlefield beta performed the worst out of all 3 betas, being practically unrunnable on anything other than a high-end PC or a PS5 or Xbox Series X, while being full of glitches, bugs, and game crashes constantly, even then. However, when my computer was actually running the game and glitches weren't completely ruining my immersion, I sincerely enjoyed my time in the beta more than I expected to or should have. The game captured a part of the Battlefield 4 charm of just running around and blowing up stuff and people up that very few Battlefield games since have been able to do. While I enjoyed it, the change from unique and distinct player classes to generic look-alike operators that share the same weapons from operator to operator and look exactly the same no matter what team you're on are two design choices that will not be good for the long-term health of this game. It's kind of sad that us gamers lost the Battlefield campaign for a more quote-unquote dedicated focus on the multiplayer for it to be released in such a state. But the real question to be answered: what game had the best beta with the most promise? In third place, I'm gonna put Vanguard. It's really just your basic Call of Duty release with nothing too special in the multiplayer aspect. Nothing really grabbed my attention as especially cool, so oh well. In second place, I'm gonna put 2042. While a buggy mess with an impending terrible launch, I enjoyed the basic gameplay loop this game had to offer, and as Battlefield is a more casual game, who really cares about balance? And in first place to literally almost everyone's agreement and no one's surprise, drumroll please, Halo Infinite. Putting aside my obvious bias towards the Halo franchise, it's telling when you have fanboys of other series like Modern Warzone admitting Halo is better than their retrospective franchise. Halo is the most polished beta with the deepest, most thought out gameplay loop and available weapons, and with the announcement of Battle Rifle start for ranked and competitive games, I cannot express how fucking excited I am personally to go kick some Spartan ass. But what do you guys think? What shooter are you looking forward to the most and why? Let me know in the comments below. If there are any topics you'd like me to cover, put them down in the comments also, and your idea may become a video one day. If you've made it thus far, please hit that red subscribe button as I produce videos every Monday. With all that being said, this concludes my video today. I'm Cord Gamer, and I'll see ya! Alright, so welcome to the ever so rare after the video section. First off, for the first time in 3.5 months, I will not be coming out with a video next week. I'm gonna be out of town for Halloween, seeing some friends, and have absolutely no time to write a script or edit a video, so next video will be the 8th of November. Also, with the 3 games of Vanguard, Battlefield, and Halo release dates confirmed and fast approaching, I've got a good idea of what content I'll be making from November till the end of the year. So, at least for right now, you've got 3 Vanguard videos to look forward to, reviewing the campaign on the 8th, zombies on the 15th, and multiplayer in the 22nd on 3 separate videos. A man's gotta stretch out his $60 purchase somehow. Anyways, those 3 weeks will lead us straight into Battlefield 2042's release, with a video on it about a week and a half after its launch on the 29th, with then a comparison video pitting Battlefield and Vanguard, seeing which one gets a better game. That will lead us right into Halo Infinite's launch, with 2 separate videos on its campaign and multiplayer on those 2 dates of December that I can't fucking remember, with the last video releasing on the 20th of December. There you go. That will be the last video of the year, and hopefully by that point we will have hit 100 subscribers. I can't wait for the next few months and even the coming year, as I have a couple of ideas for some possible video series. If you have any recommendations for a video series, topics, or anything, I love any and all ideas. I suck at being creative anyways, so if you've made it this far, we're going with the key phrase Return of the King in the comments. Well, I guess I'm Cord Gamer, and I'll see you on the 8th of November, baby.